think it's not going to be very well rated because Trump isn't in the debate. I'm only kidding. I think it's not going to be highly rated. I think it's going to be, you're going to watch it for 10 or 15 minutes. People are going to get bored and turn it off.
We have Alex.
He's the best. He's just the best. Alex Stone, ABC News correspondent in Las Vegas, getting ready for the Democratic debate. Good morning, Alex Stone.
Hey, McGraw, good morning to you. And you got to love it, because if Trump is not involved, it just stinks. Yeah, there's nothing in the world that matters. But at the same time, he's kind of right. This one may be where you kind of listen or watch it and go, okay, I've seen what they've got to say, and it probably won't have the fireworks that the Republicans have had. We've kind of been spoiled by the big field of Republicans that have gotten up there, and especially with Trump leading it. But you're going to have Clinton tonight, Bernie Sanders, former Virginia Senator Jim Webb, former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, former Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee, and maybe Joe Biden, but likely not, it looks like at this point. But you talked to a lot of folks here in Vegas this morning, and they didn't even know Jim Webb, Martin O'Malley, and Lincoln Chafee were running for president. So those are folks that need to and say, hey, look at me, I'm trying too, and really have a Carly Fiorina moment like she had at the Republican debates, where she kind of came from behind and let people know who she was.
Let's talk the man who's not going to be there, Joe Biden. We're hearing that there's an extra podium just in case he shows up. Is this going to be like Clint Eastwood talking to an empty chair?
Well, there is an extra podium, and it's off to the side. It's actually still on a dolly in case they have to roll it up and put it into place. CNN has told Joe Biden that if he announces today, up until the very last minute of the debate starting, that they would give him a spot, and that because polling has shown that he would poll relatively well, that he would be able to qualify for the debate. So they're ready in case he does show up, but we are told no. His official schedule has him in Washington, D.C. today. His staffers are telling us that he is not ready to announce one way or the other today. So it looks unlikely. But there is the possibility that he could join at the last minute. And, you know, what a middle finger that would be to everybody else in the race. Because, I mean, that would be the headline of if a half an hour before this debate tonight, he says, hey, guess what? I'm going to run, and shows up on stage. Even if he doesn't show up on stage, that nobody would be paying attention to all of the foreign policy talk and the economic talk and everything else going on among those that we already knew were running, that would be the way to get headlines. But we're told that is not going to happen.
What about the others you mentioned that no one knows about? Is there any thought that they might go after Hillary to try and make a little news for themselves?
Well, they may very well. Former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, former Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee, former Virginia Senator Jim Webb, they likely will try to say something so that tomorrow morning when we talk, I'm playing the soundbite of one of those guys and saying, wow, did you hear what he said? But at this point, it looks like the focus really will be on Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. Sanders, this really has gotten the support of progressives, surprising many, but can he look presidential tonight? And can he get out of his wheelhouse of social inequality and talking about the middle class? If you start talking about foreign policy, can he talk about that? Clinton likely will be hit on her flip-flopping, maybe on her emails. Unlikely much on Benghazi because that's such a partisan topic that Democrats may want to stay away from that in general. But they've all got their points where they're going to take hits.
That's Alex Stone live in Las Vegas, who is hunkering down, playing no slot machines, getting ready for the debate tonight. Alex Stone, thanks for checking in.
You got it. Thanks, McGraw. Have a great day.
You got it. 7:24 here, Big 550 KTRS. Want to